Hello, there's Patricia from Pinky's World, and today I am making another few wee gifts to go out my customer packages, and this one is just a simple ribbon pull chocolate package. So inside it's got a lovely Hershey's bar, and it just slides up and down. I'm sure you've made these before, but I've made this one to fit the Hershey bar exactly. And this one here, they're lovely. You get them all over in the shops everywhere at the minute. So I thought they'd be nice. So the lovely paper that I'm using is this from one of the sweets, and it's called Blackberry Beauty. It's gorgeous papers, lovely selection of papers in there with gold detail in it, and it's just so much. It's just gorgeous, lovely autumnal warm colours. I'm matching it up this time with the gold. I have used old ribbon, but it has waiting on this arriving, and it did arrive, lucky enough, in time. So it will go perfectly with it. It's called Gold Shimmer Ribbon. So it is lovely. It's really shimmery. The dies that I've used to cut my leaves is a retired set. I'm sorry about that, but it is one I loved, and I bought it specifically because I love the detail in the dies. There is another leaf die and stamp set, and I'll link it down below if anyone's interested, unless you look for this one. Somebody's selling it off now. It's called Gathered Leaves Dies, and it's brilliant. You should get it and keep it. The stamp set that I'm using, Artistically Ink, I'm just using the Big Thanks. It's a lovely size, isn't it? And I'm actually doing it onto cream card, or very vanilla you call it, because I thought the tones were warmer than the white. I have die cut the leaves in gold and in Blackberry Bliss, is it? Is it Blackberry Bliss or Rich? I think it's Rich Raspberry actually that I used. So I'm going to get my Rich Raspberry ink pad. I finally purchased one so that it would match everything because I used so much of it. So that is all I need to tell you at the minute. So if you want to have a wee go, then just catch. For this one, I should say this. I folded up the ends of the chocolate, and that left me with it being 5 inches instead of 6. I originally started out with the 6-inch because I thought it would be good. It's actually 5 1/4. So I have cut 3/4 of an inch off this for the wee band. So you can do it that way, or you can do it the other way. Just go for the 6-inch with no band. But I think we'll just go with this and see how it goes. And that gives you the option because everybody knows the other one. So I'm going to start just preparing the sentiment since I have the leaves done, and then we'll just be able to go straight through the whole thing. So I have a sheet of Very Vanilla here, and I've got a stamp ready with the thanks, and we will just use my brand new Rich Raspberry, which probably will be very juicy. So juicy and stiff. They're so stiff when you first get them, but they don't belong coming into their own. So that is right and juicy looking, so we'll hope for the best. So just stamp it and leave yourself a wee edge that you can cut round it with the scissors. Lovely and deep, yeah. So that's all the stamping, isn't that good? Oh my goodness, this is tight. I'm going to have to do that a couple of times, or you run a bit of candle wax or something up it. So get your scissors just and work your way around that. Cut it off so you're dealing with less of a piece. And then just, if you just start at the bottom, leaving a wee tiny edge, and just follow with your scissors. Turn the card more so than the scissors, and that keeps you at the same right angle the whole way along. Just follow in round it, cut your excess off out of your way, give you a better go at it, and just go down a wee bit over, and then just keep following it around. It is really easy once you get the hang of it, and it is a nice way to use your sentiments rather than scoring them off all the time. I think so anyway. So again, take off your excess just to help you with your cutting. And that is as simple as that. And we want to now put it onto a piece of the rich raspberry card. So I'm just going to pop it on to this. Always keep your scraps, even if it's only a wee, you know, an inch wide piece. It's great for doing these kind of things. So I'm just adding a bit of glue. Not too much so it doesn't squeeze out all over you. Just put it along here. And you're just going to do the exact same thing, this time leaving a wee tiny border, the exact same way you did with your dry vanilla. So that's it, ready to go. And we're going to do a wee bit of cutting now on our piece. So I want the birds to face this kind of way, so that's going to be our long side. And we'll want to turn this the right way for a start. We're just going to chop an inch, or 3/4 of an inch, sorry, off the top. So just line that up to 3/4 of an inch over here. Chop it off and keep that for your top piece. And we're going to do some scoring. In fact, I'm going to stick it onto the top now. So we're going to be showing up this side here just to show the other lovely side of the paper. We'll just put that on with some tape maybe. Oh, there's this one too broad. It should be alright. So just add a piece of tape. And the wee leftover bits at the end, be sure and add a wee bit of glue so that they take. Where are you, glue? So if you actually put a wee bit just at the edge, and I'm going to put a wee bit right down the centre of this to help me move it a wee bit if I don't get it lined up properly first go, which I rarely do. So again, make sure your paper's running the right way. It needs to be 6 inches wide by 5 1/4. And then just decide where you want this to run. Try and keep it all the same distance. And that should hold nicely. And then we just need to do a bit of scoring. So we're going to start scoring it at 2 1/2 inches, 2 3/4 inches, 5 1/4, and 5 1/2. And that's all the scoring you need to do. So we'll give them a wee burnish. Just make sure it's all lining up. These wee smaller ones are trickier, so take your time with it. Where are you? So that should be it. We're going to now join it up here. But before we do that, we want to put in our mark for our ribbon. So ruler and pencil, pen, whatever you use yourself. And we know this is 2 1/4. Fold that over. That'll help you to see that better. And I'm going to go up a wee bit. I don't want it too low. 2 1/2, sorry. So it's 1 1/4. Is that right? One, that's right. So we're going to punch our hole there. we need to go to this one here, and you'll see there's a gap either way, so close it up just to make sure that you're getting it right, and use your pattern for centering to get your dot in the same place. So 1 1/4. Did I do 1 1/4 on that one? Beginning to doubt myself. No, I'm alright. So I'm going to punch those just with my usual go-to punch. And then when you close that over it, that should line up nicely. Yeah, you should be able to see the hole right through. So we will join this section to this. That should join nicely there. I'm just going with my glue. You do whatever is best for you. Sticky tape, glue, whatever. Just make sure you get those points top and bottom. Make sure it's all nicely lined up. And that is your chocolate bar shape. So now we need to put our ribbon inside. And you need about, let's say, about 18 inches. 12. You will be cutting some of that off. Never use these scissors. Ugh. So pop that in. You want it going in from the back to the front. This will be our front. Where's our crease shape? Oh, come on. And then hold on to that bit and stick this one into the back. And don't let it slide through. Sort of keep them at about a level. Well, you can pull it in and then start threading your chocolate through. But as I said, the chocolate has just loads of this excess paper, which I hate. So stick a wee sticky dot on the bottom of it. And just turn that up. It's not going to do the chocolate any harm. And it'll keep it tidy for you. You may get away with the top one, you may not. I'm going to stick it down anyway. Just because of the person I am. Well, it just keeps the bar neater, in my opinion. So you want to slide that in, and your ribbon, as you can see, is between the two, and you're going to catch that. Push it right in. And then try and get your ribbon at the same sort of length. And then just tie a knot. And you can see that ribbon is a lovely match right now. You could at this stage put the person's name across here, type it, computer generated, or stamp it out with your alphabet stamps, which personalizes that wee bit more, which I am going to do hopefully for my customers if I get time. But so long as I get these made, I'll be happy. So that's that more or less ready to go. We just need to do our wee bit of decorating. So get your word stamp or stamped word and add a few dimensionals to it. Three should be fine. And we're going to actually pop it at a wee slant, and then we're slotting these boys in sort of underneath them. You can actually take your bone folder and curl your leaves or flowers. If you haven't got the leaves, go with something different entirely. So I'm going to actually catch these particular leaves with my sentiment, because that's what I want to do. So that one will go there, and this one. The detail on these are just lovely. I will double check. I'm not sure what the details are like on the other set that's available. Haven't actually bought it because I have these ones and I'm more than happy with it. So I'm popping those off and I'm adding a wee bit more glue just to secure those because they've taken a part of my dimensional. So position them how you would like it. And press. And now we'll go in with the wee gold ones just to sort of accent them. And because they're going to be sliding in a wee bit, you can afford to take the wee tails off them. And again, just pop a wee bit of glue. Slide them in where you want them to go. Just making sure you get that tail end in so you don't see it. Same with this one, just taking that wee peak off. Tiny bit of glue. And pop it in so that it looks nice. Just add that wee bit of glitz to it all. And that is it. So look at the other one. You can see the difference. The ribbon is so much nicer. I'm so glad I bought that now. So, oh, don't you dare sit you back in there. Needs a wee bit of time to dry. So lots of paper in this pack, so I'm going to make a whole lot more. Maybe try a different colorway too, so we'll see what it looks like. And I think I'm going to add their wee names as well. I'll just computer generate them to save me a bit of time. But either way, I hope you enjoyed that. Hope you give it a wee go. I'm sure you have all made ribbon pulls before, and they are a treat to receive. So I'll hopefully get back next week. Now Kendra's card challenge number 4 will be starting very soon, so you'll hopefully see a nice range of cards coming up and some videos. Thanks for watching now, and remember to hit the subscribe button, and I'll catch you all again later. Bye.